dear students, today we discuss date and time functions in DBMS. So let's start with the first one is a getDate function. Basically getDate function is used for displaying the current date and time. So just as usual we use a select keyword for the displaying content, then we use a getDate function. It is a date and time function. We are use as keyword, and this current date is pulled by the current date time attribute. So let's select and execute. So this is our output. See, the title is current date and time, which we provided here. So basically this attribute hold our current date, and current date is accessed by, so currently today is the 24th March 2026. So here we return the 24th March 2026. So it will execute by the getDate function. So the next one is a date add function. We can easily add or subtract month, day, or we can set year also. Before executing this function, let's see the timestamp. So basically timestamp and getDate function, it's a little bit of similar. Just we execute it, select and execute. It also return the date and the timestamp whole period. So it is helpful for retrieving the current or previous also current date and timestamp. The next one is a date name. So just firstly we see the output, select and execute. See, the first attribute name is month name, March, and the next one is a day name, Tuesday. So as usual we use the select keyword. Now we are using the date name function. In this function we provide the parameter as a month and weekday. Okay, so basically it is fetched by the getDate function. So current getDate is a 24th March 2026. If our system gets a wrong date and time setting, then our execution returns the wrong output. So make it correct. So getDate is our function, date and time function, and it will accessible by the month. So this output hold by the month name runtime attribute. So as usual we use a weekday getDate function, and it is this data hold by the day name attribute. So the month is March. So today is a 24th March. So it return the month March, and today is a Tuesday. So day is a Tuesday. Next one is a add function. Here we use a add or subtract. So simply we select and execute. It returns the date and timestamp as well, but actually it add the 10 days after or before. Let's we check. So we just use a select date add function. Now we are trying to add days, so that's why we use a day. Now we are trying to add 10 days, so that's why we use a 10 in the current date. So basically today is a 24th March, and now the output is 3rd of April 2026. So basically today's date is increment by the 10. So basically this is happen with the help of date add function. Now similarly with this function we subtract the months. We can also subtract the days. So select and execute. So currently we are in a March month, and see 24th January 2026. We deduct or we reduce, or we can say it subtract the 2 months from the current date. Okay, the next one is a date difference. So basically we are calculating the days, month as well as year also. So simply here we provide the two runtime parameters, day difference and month difference from our current date. So let's execute. So simply we apply the date difference. Firstly we calculate date, and the secondly we calculate the month. So let's discuss the input parameter provided, or we can say the input value is 1st January 2024, and the current date is 24th March of 2026. So in between it will calculate the exact day difference, it will calculate the exact month difference, and it will store in a this runtime attribute, this runtime parameters. So from this to this it will return this output. Next one is a convert. So simply it return only date. Why? Because